crave it. I'm hoping that you do. You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours telling all the bluebirds, the Billy Coopers.
My brother married my ex. Now their messy relationship is spilling into the family and everyone's choosing sides. I, 27-year-old female, have a complicated family dynamic, to say the least. My ex-boyfriend, Alex, 30-year-old male, and I dated for 3 years, and during that time, he became really close to my family. He was charming, helpful, and honestly, my parents liked him more than I did towards the end of the relationship. We broke up amicably, or so I thought, but it still stung when less than a year later, my brother Matt, 30-year-old male, announced that he and Alex were dating. At first, I tried to be supportive. Love is love. And it wasn't like I wanted Alex back. But the dynamic became unbearable when they got married, and Alex essentially inserted himself into every family situation. He has this knack for twisting conversations into awkward reminders of our past relationship. At family dinners, he'll make comments like, "Oh, remember when we used to eat at this place all the time?" While my brother sits there awkwardly. I tried to stay neutral for years, but this is getting out of hand. My brother is visibly miserable, but every time I bring it up, he accuses me of trying to sabotage his marriage out of jealousy. Meanwhile, my parents are exhausted by the drama but refuse to set boundaries because they're afraid of losing Matt and their future grandchildren. I'm torn between letting this dumpster fire burn itself out and stepping in to tell my brother he deserves better. Has anyone else dealt with a situation where a family member married your ex? How do I handle this without completely tearing the family apart? True story, the Great Revenge Blow-Up. This is a true story from my college years. I am a male, now 29 years old. I was 21 years old, a crazy party student. I was a football player in high school, but I gained some weight in college. I was 6'2" and weighed about 350. I shared an apartment on campus with my friend Steve and his younger sister, who was a college freshman. She was very immature and stuck up. She was pretty, but a bitch, so it didn't matter. She would make comments about me behind my back. She was getting on my nerves. I tried to ignore it, but one day she said something to me. I can't remember what it was that she said, but I decided to get revenge on her. There were 2 bathrooms in the place, one at the end of the hall and one at the other end near her bedroom. She used the bathroom near hers, while me and Steve used the other. One day, I decided I would use her bathroom. I had been digging out on Taco Bell earlier and decided I would drop a nasty deuce in her personal bathroom. I was laying in bed on my phone when I felt the dump brewing. I rushed to the bathroom and blew it up. I was in there for 20 minutes stinking it up. After I flushed and refused to spray, I left the bathroom and shut the door. I heard a horrifying scream a half an hour later when she went in there. She came running out with her mouth covered. She ended up moving out 2 months later. Stocking full of shit. About a year ago, I was in rehab like any normal kid. One day, one of the guys I was close with decided to go outside and shit in a bowl. As we gathered around, we witnessed pure and genuine art being created. The way the shit plastered out and sprayed was just magnificent. We saw one of the workers, well, call him Jumbo, coming, so we all sped away. The main culprit grabbing the shit and bowl. We all made our way inside and scattered across the house. Me and another kid grabbed the stocking and found the shitter. We handed the stocking over, and faster than I could comprehend, the shit was already seeping to the bottom of the stocking. A different worker than usual, who we can call Joe, came over and shrieked at the smell. So I and the kid I was with grabbed the stocking and hung it up on the coat track by the front door. The worker from the beginning of the story, Jimmy, saw it and was befuddled by the roasted shit being insulated in its own heat by the stocking. I'd say that was about the only thing I remember from the place. Cheers.